if you'll allow me, this reminded me of my first year out of college, out of Vanderbilt. Times were tough. I sound like a grumpy old man, but times were tough. It was hard to get a job. I thought I had one back in Oklahoma City at the Oklahoman, called the Daily Oklahoman at that point. Sports editor called me 3 days before Vanderbilt graduation and said, hey, you can't come back. They'd already offered me a job because I'd worked there as an intern the summer before. He just flat out told me, you can't come back here. It's just, you're better than this. You don't want to come back here and get stuck here. He saved me. Frank Boggs, great columnist / sports editor, and he just told me, I'll find you another job. I'll find you a better job. I said, man, I'm only 3 days from graduation. He found me a job at the Miami Herald, but I had to start in the bureau office in West Palm Beach. They had a bureau in Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and then the Palm Beach bureau up in West Palm. And my first day on the job after they hired me, the sports editor of the Miami Herald called me up in the bureau office and said, look, I just want you to know I just hired you, and I hired a kid out of your arch rival school, Tennessee, in Knoxville, talented kid, and the two of you are going to compete over the next 6 months to a year for a slot to come downtown and work at the big paper, the Miami Herald sports section in Miami, and you're on the clock. Good luck to you. That sports editor was named Ed Storn, and he was nicknamed the Hornet, and he was tough. And he put the fear of God in me because I didn't have any money. My father had left. Our little hole-in-the-wall barbecue restaurant was failing because my mother was trying to run it while also drinking like my father drank. And it was sink or swim for me. And right away, I don't know, a couple of weeks in, I got a speeding ticket in West Palm. I don't know, the roads were pretty open then. And this is like a 40 mile an hour speed zone where I was going 55 or something. I don't know. I wasn't going 100. And 2 weeks later, I got a second one just because I was so focused on doing my job. I got to get here and interview him, and I got to go over there and interview her, and I got to make it on time, and I got to do this. I was writing 5 pieces a week and having to arrange what they call the pictures for 5 pieces a week for the Palm Beach section of the Miami Herald. And I'm fighting for my professional life. And I was horrified. I got 2 speeding tickets. Again, it was like for 50 and a 35 or something. I mean, I was driving what did I have then? A Chevy Vega, I think it was. It's kind of a putt-putt, but at least go 50. The point was, I was so horrified, I put signs all over my car, handwritten signs, slow down, don't drive fast. I put everything, think. I put them all over, scotch taped them all over the dashboard because I couldn't afford to get, what if I lost my license and I couldn't drive? Horrified. I didn't grow up with money. I couldn't go back to money. And it drove me to win that job downtown at the Miami Herald sports section. And it drove me within 2 years to get hired out here by the Los Angeles Times. And it drove me 3 years later to get hired as a 26-year-old, maybe I was 27-year-old columnist at the Dallas Morning News, a boy wonder. It drove me.